Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到地产阿汤哥的频道。今天我不谈地产，我们来谈一谈最近比较流行的时尚吧。那个最近除了特斯拉以外，另外一个非常有名的电动汽车即将问世，最近刚刚问世的应该是 Rivian 的 R1S 跟 R1T。刚刚他们那个厂商邀请我去他们公司那里做一个试驾，因为我大概在1年多前订了他一台 R1S。那应该是快要到交车时间了，由于还没有体验过这台车，所以他邀请我过去做一个首次的试驾。那我们现在正在过去的路上，晚一点如果有什么感觉的话，我会再跟大家介绍一下。我们现在来到了 Rivian 的这个工厂，我们现在来准备做它的试驾了。那我们可以看得到前面这个是 Rivian 的招牌，很期待到时候开车的经验。Hello, I'm here for the test drive.
The mirror's okay, steering wheel's okay.
Yes, looks good so far.
If you need to make any adjustments now, so right here where it says Rivian,
Okay.
go ahead and tap that. That pulls up your driver profile.
Okay. Yeah, owner.
Cool.
Okay.
Before we head out, I'm going to show you just a couple of things here. First thing is navigation. It's very similar to Google Maps as well as some Tesla's platform, but this is actually Rivian's own network.
Okay.
So you could have it find charging stations. Yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few. So next year, Tesla is going to be opened up for more public, especially for us. Rivian's going to provide adapters to charge at those locations.
Got it.
Next thing is climate control. So it is dual temperature on both sides. Go ahead and tap low. This pulls up the page, kind of like your Model Y where you drag where you want the air vent to go. You could actually just close each vent individually.
Nice. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, if you're ready, let's go ahead and put the car into drive the exact same way as a Tesla. There is a hold feature there. So there is a hold feature. If you let go of that brake pedal, it doesn't let you roll. So all you got to do is just give it enough acceleration. Like I said, it's not as zippy as your Model Y, but we will head out to the right.
Now on the turning signal part,
Yeah.
I know like the Tesla has the 2 level, like one is the 3 time only and one is like the 4 on.
Right, same exact thing.
Okay.
So if you got to push it down, push it like halfway, it'll do the 3 clicks. If you push it all the way, it'll stay.
Okay.
Stay in this lane. We're just going to take this road down. We'll kind of drive around the city a little bit and we'll hop on the highway a little after.
Okay. Like I will accelerate so fast and I have to brake, and I feel like everybody's so slow. Why are you guys so slow? That
We'll take this road down.
Okay.
Are you from Orange County?
No, I'm from Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh man, how was the drive?
The afternoon thing, like food coma, kind of got me.
Oh no.
Because I had just had a feast.
What did you eat?
I had a kebab.
Ooh. Was that middle Mediterranean food, kebabs?
It's kind of like a Chinese kebab style.
Oh, that must be good.
Yes.
At the next light now, we're gonna make a right.
Okay.
Was it like a family thing, or you?
We had a company party with 20-some people.
That's pretty awesome. So we'll make our turn here.
Okay.
And we'll take this road down for a little while.
I'm letting go. Let's see the regenerative braking. Yeah, it stops really quick.
And let me take a quick peek. So this is actually our lowest setting. You can actually bring it up a little stronger for more aggressive regen braking too.
I see.
If you want to try the difference, let me know. I could test it out for you.
Sure.
I want to make sure it's recording.
Yes, it's flashing red and it's
Okay.
recording. Yes.
So you stay in this lane's perfect. We're going to keep going down for a little bit.
So the Tesla, I'm able to do the auto drive in the city.
Okay.
Is this able, like, does this have a minimum speed it can kick in, or like it's not recommended in the city at all?
Not recommended in the city only because we haven't gotten those updates yet.
I see.
It's only meant for highways, because if you use it on a city street, it doesn't identify street lights or stop sign. Because I know in your Model Y, when the light turns green, it should kind of ding you, right?
Yeah.
So ours hasn't gotten all of those updates just yet.
Okay.
I'm sure in the future we will.
Okay.
So everything's just kind of like work in progress still.
I see. Only standard and high. How about ride and stiff?
Yeah, you try it. So it's going to make the suspension a little more aggressive. Kind of is mostly meant for like sport mode.
What about the map? Where did the map go?
So these icons down below here, you kind of toggle through them as you need to.
Okay.
That's like the kind of the biggest differences compared to Tesla, where you swipe away. This one you have to toggle through each icon.
I see.
Was your Model Y your first electric vehicle?
Yes, it is. I had a hybrid before.
Oh, okay,
the
cool.
Prius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice little stepping stone to get into electric cars.
Yes. I'm very satisfied with Model Y actually.
Oh, good. We'll get on our right lane coming up.
Okay.
But we're going to keep going down just a little bit more.
Okay.
There's some off-road tires on that.
Maybe I'm so new to this. I don't dare to do the 0 to 60 thing yet.
Totally fine. At this light here, we're going to make a right.
Okay.
And then I'll stay in the middle lane right here. We're gonna go down a little bit. We will be making a right. Do you see where those cars are on the right side over there?
The black ones? Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go follow them.
Okay.
That's gonna lead us to the 73 freeway.
Okay.
What do you think so far?
So far okay, but it feels like a very normal car.
Oh, okay.
Does it have like the sports mode, the chill mode like the Tesla?
Very similar. So we're gonna go to the left.
I'm gonna try it.
So just keep in mind, this does merge into one lane. So
Okay.
keep an eye on people coming up on the left side.
Got it.
How was that acceleration? Still pretty quick?
Pretty good. Pretty
But
good.
yeah, it does have multiple different drive modes. So right now we're in standard. This is our all-purpose field to kind of give you the most comfortable ride. Also our pretty quick acceleration. Not as quick as when you put it in sport mode, but it's still pretty fast.
I see.
Sport mode does a few things. When you do activate it, it's going to drop the car lower for a more efficient ride and more aggressive ride. The suspension does change from soft to stiff as well. And then your accelerator does respond faster when you press down on it.
I see.
And then we do have a chill mode, but we call ours conserve. The only difference between Teslas and ours is in conserve mode, it's only meant for highway driving. You can change the drive mode while driving. You don't have to use, you don't have to be parked.
Okay.
Just kind of let you know, Mal. We'll keep going down. Let's get in the middle of the freeway, but we'll keep taking this for a little while.
Okay.
So in conserve, the reason why we only recommend for highway driving, so it disengages the rear motor, so it does give you more range. So right now I see that we are at 150 miles. It'll probably increase up to like about 180, maybe around 190. But
where do you see the 150?
right here on the.
Oh, I see.
This one's a quad motor, so there's 4 motors.
Okay. And yeah, I remember like it was able to steer through the mountainous region like with different motor applying the power based on whichever it has contact.
When you get a chance, let's get in the left, the middle lane.
Got it.
If you want to try the Driver Plus, if you want to go ahead and activate it, it's the same way as your Model Y. Go ahead and try to do it again until you see those solid blue lines. You have to push down again. There it goes.
Okay.
So this curve for you is going to do all the curve. If you put too much grip on the string, it will disengage the steering.
Okay. That's the thing I have an issue with Tesla. It keeps on nagging me to touch. And sometimes I touch it, it disengages the auto mode.
Yeah. You actually just have sensors, so you just kind of tap it, which is really nice.
Will it nag at me like, oh, touch or something like that?
It will, but if you just tap it, it'll go away. You don't have to like nudge it or anything.
Okay.
It's a little more easier.
Yes.
To deactivate it's the same way. You just tap the brake pedal or push that lever up once. Did you want to hop back on the freeway again to try it again?
Yes.
So let me exit around here. So once we come up to here, we'll make a left.
Okay.
How's the visibility, by the way?
Visibility is very good. The windows are big.
I know, a lot of people always forget to check that when they're doing test drives.
Yes, if it wasn't you who talked about it, I didn't notice it. Because Tesla also has a huge visibility as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually pretty nice for a large vehicle like this.
It's actually the biggest car I've ever driven.
Oh, really?
Okay, that's a bigger front.
When we come back, when we get back, I'll open up everything.
Okay,
When we get to this light up here to the left, we're gonna make another left here.
got it. So, I thought this was initially released around close to 500 or over 500 miles range, right? Or 460, 530-ish?
I don't know in the very beginning what Rivian was showing. I know all of our cars go over 300 plus. Probably depends on like battery size and different drive motors. So like the longest range, I think as of right now, the trucks might be offering the most. The truck, if you get the dual motor with the max battery pack, does over 500 mile range. No, sorry, 400 mile range.
Yeah, I went with the biggest battery stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and you have the S, right?
Yes.
So the S, that one gets up to, depends on like the drive modes. I think I was looking at your profile. You had the 21-inch road tires. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure anymore.
Let me, I'll pull up your profile right now.
I think mine is pretty standard except for that I had the maximum motor and battery.
Okay. So yeah, you have the quad motor, large battery pack, 21-inch tires. So with your setup, it does give you the most range as of right now, but that also depends on the drive modes. You know how I told you, like in different drive modes, it just kind of give you more different range. When you're in conserve, that actually benefits and give you the most range.
Also speaking about electric cars, my Tesla, you see the reason why my wrap is not all the way is because on the day I pick up my car from the wrap shop, people back up into me.
Yeah, oh man.
And then Tesla took forever with the parts.
Yeah.
Because the part shortage. Does Rivian have the same problem?
We haven't seen any. How long ago was that when you got that done?
About 2-3 months.
Oh wow.
Very recently.
So I haven't seen anybody having to wait. I mean, do keep in mind this is the only service center at the moment, but we're planning to build more service centers. We're also planning to build one close to you too.
I see.
think it's gonna be around like in the Inland Empire area.
Okay.
We'll get on that far right lane. We're gonna be taking this to the 55 north.
I noticed you have an 80 mile per hour max.
Yeah.
Is that like the factory preset?
No, that's our test drive preset.
What's the maximum that you have the limit to?
I
Because
think it's around over 115. I believe we're closer to 120.
Tesla has set mine at 90.
90.
Yeah. So
Why?
when it hits 88, it stops accelerating.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's got some sort of the mode I said. Once it's set, it can never exceed 90 miles per hour.
You should be able to adjust that.
I don't know how.
That should be somewhere in the settings.
I see.
I wonder what happened.
What's the towing capacity compared to Tesla? I forgot.
I don't know Teslas, but in the Rivian R1S, the SUV could tow up to 7,700 pounds.
7,700. And how low, if towed at maximum capacity, how quickly will that diminish?
Make a right at the next.
If it was 400 miles, what is it gonna go down to?
Well, it's 50%.
200 miles then. I see. And do you currently have adapters? Because I have the wall charger for Tesla already. Do you have any adapter available, like that is like based on existing one, or do I have to buy a new wall charger for that?
So you have the Tesla wall charger hooked up already?
Yes.
Perfect. If you have a Tesla wall charger, your Model Y should have came with a universal adapter to plug into a J1772.
Okay.
If you do have one, perfect, because that J1772, you're going to take the Tesla hose, plug that adapter, then it should plug into our charge point.
Okay. What do you mind me asking? What was the reason that you left Tesla for Rivian? Because essentially they are doing the same job, isn't it?
Ideally, almost. I did sales for Tesla, but here there's no sales. I do all the back end like paperwork, DMV, test drives, and deliveries.
I see.
The reason I left Tesla, don't get me wrong, it was a great company. I hit a plateau within the company.
I see.
And I just felt like it would be a best bet to make a lateral, like a EV lateral move. We'll back it into that same spot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of test your skills on the reverse. Plus, you get to see like the rear view cameras and our bird's eye view camera too.
I hear a challenge.
I'm gonna have it all on camera.
Is this spot okay or no?
It's gonna be this one right here if you can.
All right.
Right here's perfect. Awesome. So right there's perfect. So keep an eye out. You see the car lowering?
No, I didn't. Oh, I see that.
Yeah. So what it's called Neil mode. You could toggle it on and off. All of our cars have it because the car's fully equipped with air ride suspension.
Okay.
Neo mode just makes it more convenient for people that get in and out of the car.
Okay.
Cool. You go, sir.
Is the suspension air or hydraulic?
It's air ride.
I see.
So what I want to do, so we'll start with the front trunk. I'm going to open that up.
Okay.
Before we head out, did you ever see some of the accessories that the R1S does come with?
I heard of a speaker.
Yeah. So there's a fully portable Bluetooth speaker. Just pull right out.
And that's all built in. We don't have to pay extra for. Okay.
So from what I've seen on your
Ooh.
profile, it shows everything in here is standard other than the different colors.
Okay.
I don't know if we have a...
Speaking of the color, I'm still contemplating whether if I should get a wrap or pay $2,000 for this. This is color, like the color on this is good, and it's good when it goes to insurance, you know, when we go through the insurance. But this wrap, I have to go through the extra process. But that wrap definitely looks better.
It does. It looks pretty cool. Plus, you can identify who's Tesla. I used to live in Irvine. There were more Teslas than there were regular cars.
Oh yeah.
So that color wrap would definitely make it unique to find.
Yes. Okay.
Cool. So let's go ahead and hop out. Same way as turning off the car, but we have handles instead of buttons to open up the door.
Here's handle.
So it opens and closes very easy. There is a physical button, so I want to go straight down the center along this flat surface. Do you see this rubber pad? Just push right in the center of it.
Okay.
So the lights indicate, or when lights flash, that's how you know that the hood is moving.
Okay.
Very large front trunk.
Okay.
First thing right here, this does fold. That magnet goes against the wall.
Oh, cool.
And don't worry, you could remove the board as well. Because say if you're out and about, you and your family went to the beach, you got actually water it all down. There's a little small drain plug right here.
Okay.
So you can kind of like lift this, then this flap will kind of start going down.
Oh, that's perfect.
Inside this bag, just like the Model Y, that has 3 items. A 240 adapter.
So this is the home plug with 220. That's all included.
Correct.
Okay, that's perfect. But how much time would it charge from like 0 to full or 10% to full?
So that one does up to, I believe, about 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
If you install a Rivian wall charger, they charge a little faster. I think it's about 25 miles an hour.
Not big difference then.
No, they're pretty close, very close.
Okay.
Cool. And then last thing, other than these, windshield wiper fluid's gonna be right here.
This is windshield wipe.
Yeah.
Do I have to put soap in it or just pure water?
You can do both. So you do water. If you do actual like washer fluid, it does clean the windows much better.
Perfect.
To close this, just press the same button.
Is there a rubber pad on the right too?
No, just on that one side.
Okay.
You see the built-in flashlight here?
No, this is cool.
The button's right here on the side. It has 3 brightness levels. It goes up to 1,000 lumens. It's pretty bright.
Very
Don't worry,
handy.
This and the cam speaker, they do stay charged inside these little pockets.
I love that. Very handy.
Yes. Cool. Let me close this. I'm gonna.
You got one or two?
Just one.
Okay.
So first things first.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
How many kids?
2.
2.
Baby
Okay.
seat 2.
Perfect. So plenty of charging for kids as they get older. They don't have to fight over 1 or 2 cords. The SUV has a total of 8 USB-C ports.
Okay.
2 in the third row. There's 4 in the middle.
Okay.
And there's 2 more in the front. So in the middle, there's 1 behind each headrest.
Okay.
On that digital screen, there's 2 more.
Okay.
Under here, right here, there's a 3-prong 110 element.
3-prong. Oh, okay. And how many watt does the 120 go? Like the maximum?
Don't know. I think it's just a 120.
I see.
I'm going to show you another one when we get to the back though.
Okay.
We ran out of
硬一点点.
Since you're here in the middle row, I just wanted to show you how to adjust everything here.
Okay.
So the seating in the middle row does do a 60-40 when sliding back and forth. First thing.
What do you mean by 60-40?
So this is like a 40. So I'm going to press this button. So this is like the 40. That's the 60.
Okay. Oh, like a ratio.
Ratio, yeah.
Okay.
So there's a button on the shoulder pad. Press it once. It helps bring it forward.
Okay.
In the third row, there's cup holders. There's air vents. You see where this armrest is?
Yes.
You lift this part up. There's cubby space, and that's where the USB-C ports are.
Actually, I would like to sit in the third row to see once it's pushed back, because my third row, I don't have a space. I was never able to use it.
So I'm gonna bring the chairs back.
Okay.
So you kind of see space-wise.
Okay.
So I'll start with this side first, because I'm also gonna recline it. Then I'm gonna bring that side down.
Okay.
So I'll bring this back to see how I fit. So already, if you look where I am, you see I still have a good amount of room.
Okay.
So I'm gonna recline this chair back
Sure.
a little bit, just to kind of see more comfortability, and I can
Push it back too.
push back. So now I still have still a lot of space.
That's good. Yes, I have some too. The Tesla, I bought the 7-seater. I was never able to use the later two.
On the Model Y?
Yeah.
That dude is so tight in there.
Yeah,
Cool. What do you think though?
that's good. And Sienna, I'm able to take out the chair out completely or fold it down completely. Do we have that?
Not ideally, but you can fold them down. Not as flat as like most vehicles, so I'm gonna kind of demonstrate first.
Perfect.
So when it's slid forward like this, you're gonna keep pushing until the wall locks.
Okay.
You want to make sure if you're gonna lay them down, keep in mind of the headrest because they're not adjustable.
Okay.
So I want to make sure it's all slid all the way back. This handle right here,
Okay.
lift this, bring it down. The reason why they're not adjustable, you want to make sure you have enough room from the front seat to bring these down. So that's one way. I'll show you the other side, but there's actually a way to bring down all the chairs from the back. So right there, perfect. This is the bottom. Press that button. This comes down manually. So
Okay.
This is like a tailgate. You can actually sit on it. It holds up to 500 pounds.
500 pounds. Perfect.
Cool. I'm going to show you how to lay down all the chairs before I show you the accessories.
Okay.
So for the third row, it is manual.
Okay.
So it's manual going down, manual coming back up. On the shoulder pad, lift this lever and push the chair down.
Okay.
While we're here, to make it more convenient to lay all the chairs down, even though we already did this side, if you see these two buttons, so that's for the left, which we already did.
Okay.
This is for the right. If you want to go, you press that button.
I see 1500 watt max. That's
Yes.
really nice.
Yeah, these ones are much more powerful.
And this is what you just mentioned about.
Yeah, so you go ahead and bring it back up and just use that lever in the front, slide it forward more,
And then do this.
It'll go down. Perfect.
Okay. And what does that TV do? Does that show YouTube and stuff?
Not yet. So as of right now, it's only climate. So the middle row could turn on their vents on the top and the floor vents. They do have heated seats on the left and the right. And then they also could turn on the cabin lights up top. In the future, they will have more controls, but as of right now, that's all they're limited to.
Okay.
But I'm sure they'll have more updates in the future.
I hope so too, yeah. It's a good looking screen.
It is. Cool. So now that everything's laid down. So usually this board is laid down flat like this.
Okay.
So when you lay chairs down, you can lift it up here just so you have a ramp to go on top of those boards.
Okay.
Underneath this, that is a first aid kit.
Mask. Okay.
Should be a bunch of stuff that doesn't expire.
Perfect. I like that. My Audi had one, but Tesla does not.
Yeah, some car companies offer, some companies don't. That is an air compressor hose pack.
Yeah, I did notice at 0 PSI.
So this hose is long enough to reach to all 4 tires from your built-in air compressor.
Okay.
That's an emergency tire repair kit if you have like a small leak of some sort.
Okay. Wow.
And all of this that you're seeing still is standard. And it comes with your car.
I see. Now, when it was initially released, there were some outdoor grills.
So that was for the truck. The truck had an option for the camp kitchen. They're redesigning it at the moment, so it's not available just yet.
I see. But once it fits the truck, that's the same touch-up and same fitting, right?
So it's only for the truck at the moment.
I see. I thought they were like, modular. Oh, modular and universal.
No, it's only fitted for the truck because the truck has a giant gear tunnel storage that goes like through the center of the vehicle.
I see.
As for this one, doesn't have it.
Okay.
Cool. Underneath here, you actually have another storage compartment.
Okay.
A little darker to see, but just to let you know, if you do purchase like a compact spare tire, it will fit inside here.
Compact spare tire, like in the same 21 inch as well?
So the spare tire, I don't know the exact size. It's just an additional spare tire that you can have if your tire tends to go.
That's a separate purchase. Do I have to go third party or Rivian offers that?
Rivian offers it. I don't know if it's in stock just yet. I would definitely check the website periodically.
And what are these and that for?
Yeah, let me go and explain those to you. So these are side rails. Right here, if you press and hold that Rivian logo, it helps you slide that item back and forth. That silver trim that you're lifting up, This is to help like tether anything down, say bungee cord straps, in case you have like a boxes here you don't want sliding back and forth.
Okay. Perfect. I like it.
Yeah, these are actually pretty convenient. I love that these have sliding doors just to kind of keep out of the sight.
180 watt.
So inside this bag, it comes with a chuck. So that's for like an air compressor hose. Not sure if you've ever seen what an air compressor hose is.
I've never seen one like that.
So a chuck has usually when you have an air compressor, you have to have different fitted pieces at the end. This piece will go to this end here.
I see.
Plug this in, the other side will go into there.
Okay.
So you have a chuck. Inside this side, you also have additional like little pieces. This is for like say you're playing sports. Yeah, you can pump up your equipment.
And how do I set like how many PSI to go like?
If you look at those little buttons, there's a plus and minus sign.
Oh, okay.
You can set a PSI, turn it on. Are you planning to do any towing? Do you do any biking or anything?
I did bike actually. There's 2 bike right in my trunk right now. I flattened my rear seat.
Cool. I was gonna say if you purchase like a bike rack, I'm gonna lift this up. I know it's gonna be a little hard to see, but right under here, there's 2 circular pads. One right here and one right here.
Okay.
Take a flathead, a coin, spin it. This plastic cover does release.
Okay.
There's a 2-inch hitch. Other than that, that's pretty much everything.
Oh, we don't get the snowboarding area, huh? We don't have that hole in here.
That's only in the truck. That's called the gear tunnel.
Yes, I thought we both had a...
No, only the truck has that.
I was actually, because I ordered Rivian and simultaneously with the Cybertruck.
Oh, okay.
Which one would you pick?
I mean, the Cybertruck hasn't gotten released. They finally started production on them.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think it looks cool, but I'd prefer one of these just because we know fit and finish so far. I don't know how the Cybertruck's going to be.
What's the warranty being offered on the car?
So all of our Rivians have a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty. That also includes roadside assistance. The battery has an 8-year, 175,000-mile warranty. There's also an 8-year corrosion warranty. That's great.
And these automatically raise out when we come close to it? Or?
Yeah, that's how you know that the car's unlocked. When the car is locked, the handles and the mirrors folded. Kind of like how these ones are over here.
Okay.
And similar as your Tesla app, we have a Rivian app. Very intuitive, very similar to a Tesla app as well.
Like location? And
you could turn on climate control. You could create additional keys for you and anybody else driving the car as well.
Additional key, like cell phone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sentry mode, does it have that?
It does. We call ours gear guard. So there's 11 cameras around the vehicle. You can also record from exterior as well as the dash cam. You do have to purchase a flash drive. It's a USB-C.
Oh, that's
that'll be the one being recorded for all of the dash footage.
Okay. I had an older Tesla model, so it had that sensor thing, radar thing.
Yeah.
Does this one, our camera only or radar?
So there's cameras and LiDAR and sensors.
Okay. Well, no further questions. A good car. Now, if I purchase, and I know the interest rate are going higher now, what would be like the interest? Do you help with the financing and stuff?
Not my team, no. We only do the delivery side, some of the DMV documents, and test drives. When it comes to like financing, one of our Rivian guides will reach out to you to kind of complete that whole process.
Lastly, I want to lift up the middle seat just to see the rear seat when it's folded, how much space I get.
To bring it up, very easy. So there's a couple of ways you can do it.
Okay.
So you could use this handle to bring this up. I like to do it this way. There's that button that you press to slide it forward. When it's laying down, press it once. You can do it like in one swift move.
All right.
The middle row seats are pushed back all the way too.
Middle seats.
So it's pushed back, slid back all the way.
I see.
But like I said, take this board. Now you have a nice big ramp to get the items on top.
It's good. Can't complain about it. Better quality than Tesla for sure. Okay.
Cool. Well, nice meeting you, Mal. Hopefully we can see you soon.
OK， 我们刚刚看完了这个介绍，我现在要到 Rivian 这里喝一杯咖啡，然后看一下他们的这个小小的 sales center。门口贴了一个彩虹标志，代表他们欢迎LGBTQ 的这些人，就是同志们。这 是他们的 speaker。小孩子的书，这是他们的 watch。
Right here, and there's bathroom.
这是他们的 Rivian 杯子，我还挺喜欢这种不锈钢的杯子的。它的手电筒 ，torch and charger， 低、中、高 ，nice。看了刚刚的 test drive 以后，请问你感觉怎么样呢？这个车子的感觉质量确实是比特斯拉好一点点，开起来也比较顺一些，它不会有那种爆冲的感觉。当然，特斯拉的这个爆冲也是它的优势，但同时冲完以后又觉得别人怎么那么慢，然后又会紧急刹车。在这里的话，可能是因为我的出手吧不太敢用力开，所以感觉就是像普通的车子一样的这种开法，并没有觉得有种爆冲或者是晕车的感觉。车子是好车子，空间也很大，我还挺喜欢的。你觉得这台是一个好车吗？是否值得买？现在的官网，如果今天订的话，这样子的车如果像我做的高配版，大约要9万块钱。但因为我是大概1年半前就订了，它曾经试着要涨过9万，结果马上就一堆人取消订单。后来他们 CEO 说对不起，那我们维持原来的价格。所以我现在的价格大概在7万8万左右，要加税，加完税大概8万5。你觉得这是一个好的价钱来买这台车吗？好开是真的，好开是真的。那我的一个 concern 就是因为它现在的量产的量还不够多。我们之前在开特斯拉的时候就遇到的，如果车子被撞到或者是有擦碰啊这些的，你如果要修的话，特斯拉他们的货是有点缺货的，我不确定 Rivian 会不会有这样子的问题，所以这个是一个要顾虑的。但是当然他们现在开始量产了，早晚都会有这些零件的，所以这是让我比较欣慰的地方。那这是他们的这个truck 的 version 卡车，这就是他们之前的那个板子，它可以在这里做 outdoor grill， 后面的空间，但这个后面就只能坐5个人坐的位置。我之前考虑的时候，是 Cybertruck 可以坐6个人，所以我就觉得如果买5个人坐的电车，那其实还不如我的特斯拉就好了。我主要是特斯拉虽然订了个7人座，但它后座的那2个座位空间实在太小了，没有办法实际的用上。那这个 Rivian 的话，它就可以像我的 Sienna 一样，家里来了爸爸妈妈，带了2个小孩子，还能够有足够的空间还有动力出去玩。所以这是让我想到要买这个Rivian R1S 这个 SUV 的原因。它的轮子是真的漂亮啊！说实在，这个 R20的这个轮子是很舒服。这是普通的轮胎。这个是就像战斗车一样的那种感觉，很舒服。看它这个身，这个轮胎真的可以去跑泥地跟沙地了。前面的那些就是普通的汽车的轮胎了，标准版的应该是。好了，试车结束，我们要准备回家啦，各回各家，各找各妈，开着我心爱的小特斯拉。不管是美国加州的生活，还是地产，或者是最新的资讯，都有地产阿汤哥帮你罩着。有任何问题，欢迎联系我，909-272-9217，加州地产执照号01875813。